Hello everyone, my name is Marek Martin Matyska and today we are counting down the top 10 La Vuelta routes available right now on ROUVY. With ROUVY, you can ride the world's most brutal, beautiful Grand Tour stages right from your own home. We are starting in the Basque Country, then rolling through marvelous Spanish countryside and checking out some epic climbs and historic time trials. Let's reveal our countdown. Starting off at number 10, we have La Vuelta 2023 Stage 1 in Barcelona. This 24-kilometer easy route with just 64 meters of elevation gained a marked historic return to Catalonia, bringing the race back to the iconic city after more than 60 years. It gives you a fast, smooth ride through Barcelona's world-renowned landmarks, from the unforgettable opening team time trail. Barcelona hosted the Grand Depart of La Vuelta for the first time since 1962, and starting a Grand Tour in such an internationally recognized city gave the 2023 edition a truly spectacular opening. You get to speed past grand architecture and famous boulevards at full throttle, making the absolute perfect high-speed warm-up to kick off our Grand Tour journey on ROUVY. Moving to number 9, we take a trip through La Vuelta 2023 Stage 16 La Hermida, spanning 31 kilometers with 354 meters of elevation gain. This easy route showcases one of Spain's most spectacular cycling roads and is directly toward one of the most memorable summit finishes of the 2023 race. Although the stage officially finished up in Jerez, this route takes you through the famous La Hermida Gorge, the longest gorge on the Iberian Peninsula, carved by the river Diva through towering limestone cliffs in the foothills of Pico de Europa National Park. The narrow route winding between the cliffs is widely considered one of the most scenic cycling routes in all of Spain, giving you an unforgettable visual experience without totally destroying your legs. At number 8, we step up the intensity with La Vuelta 2024 Stage 6 Elba, covering 23 kilometers with 916 meters of climbing. This hard route is one of the nicest race days routes available on ROUVY. It captures the exact section where the 2024 race was dramatically transformed, making it far more than just a scenic Andalusian ride. It formed part one of the edition's most consequential stages as the road rises from classical wide-walled villages into the rugged limestone mountains. It delivers a distinctly Andalusian character that feels completely unique compared to the better-known climbs of the Pyrenees or Asturias, offering a sharp punchy test for your legs. Coming in at number 7 is Gorga to Port de Tudons to Relleu in Spain, covering 37 kilometers with 704 meters of elevation gain. This hard route is considered one of the absolute classic cycling routes in the Costa Blanca Mountains, a region that has become one of the most important winter training grounds for professional cyclists. The highlight of the ride is the Port de Tudons, sitting at 1025 meters of elevation above sea level. Having featured several times in La Vuelta en España, it stands as one of the most best-known climbs in the province of Alicante and is widely regarded as the true gateway to the Sierra de Aitana, one of Spain's premier cycling regions. At number 6, we have a flat-out power test with the Stage 18 time trial route from El Puerto de Santa María to Jerez de la Frontera. Clocking it at 32 kilometers with 1200 meters of elevation gain, this easy route serves as the final major test before the decisive mountain weekend. Unlike an explosive opening prologue, this is a long, flat, fast and sunny power test, where every second matters and the general classification can be dramatically reshaped. Starting in El Puerto de Santa María on Spain's Atlantic coast before heading inland to Jerez de la Frontera, the predominantly flat, exposed roads make wind a major tactical factor. Even without big climbs, changing wind directions and sustained high speeds demand absolute aerodynamic discipline and perfect pacing. Cracking at the top 5, at number 5 is La Vuelta 2024 Stage 20 Portillo de La Sia, stretching 49 kilometers with a massive 2030 meters of vertical gain. This hard stage features Portillo de La Sia, one of the most historic and recognizable climbs in northern Spain, first featured as one of the original climbs in the inaugural 1935 Vuelta. It stands as an iconic part of the race history. Even though Stage 20 officially ended up on Pico de Bianco rather than at La Sia itself, this climb played a vital tactical role as part of one of the toughest and most memorable Queen stages of the 2024 edition, famous for its demanding ascents and long, fast descents. At number 4, we catch our bet on La Vuelta 2024, Stage 18, Rivabellosa. This 25-kilometer easy route features just 192 meters of elevation gain as it passes through Elba and the Basque country. Unquestionably one of Spain's most passionate and cycling-obsessed regions. Rolling terrain, green landscapes and smooth flowing roads make it an absolute joy to ride, serving as the ultimate route where you want to spin the legs and soak in the legendary Basque cycling culture. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is the fearsome La Vuelta 2023 Stage 17 Alto de L'Angliru. At 12 kilometers with a punishing 1230 meters of climbing, this hard route is basically La Vuelta's monster climb, the Spanish equivalent of the Tour's most feared mountains, but even steeper and even more brutal. Averaging almost 10% over its 12.4 kilometer distance, it stands as one of the hardest climbs in all of the pro cycling. The real test comes on the famous Cuenya Lescabe section, where ramps-up spike to a brutal 23 to 23.5%. Riding this iconic pass on ROUVY lets you experience La Vuelta's most feared mountain peak right from your home. At number 2 we feature La Nucia de Coll in Spain. This 32-kilometer hard route with 740 meters of elevation gain takes you up what is undeniably the world's most famous winter training climb. Every single winter, hundreds of professional cyclists base themselves around Calpe, Altea and La Nucia, and Coll is the climb they ride almost every single day. Tackling this route on ROUVY gives you the chance to test your legs on the exact same benchmark ascent, where World Tour pros build their yearly season fitness. And taking the top spot at number 1 is La Vuelta 2023 Stage 21 Madrid Part 2, covering 20 kilometers with 230 meters of elevation gain. This easy route finishes right in the heart of Madrid, representing the traditional grand finale of La Vuelta a España, much like the Champs-Élysées stage at the Tour de France. Filmed directly on a race day with the police escort following right behind the camera car, riding this course on ROUVY delivers the ultimate, high-energy, celebratory pro peloton experience as you cross the final line of your virtual Grand Tour. Traveling and racing through Spain has never been easier. Press that subscribe button for more route breakdowns, hit the like video and download ROUVY to start your Spanish Grand Tour today. And until next time, remember to keep going!